Hi, this is Dana Pahakoff. This is my Ruby on Rails project for Mod 3 for Flatiron School. My project is called Bookface, and it's accessed by navigating to localhost 3000 with the Rails server started. This is the home page. If you already have an account, you can log in. You can log in using your username or password, or you can log in with Google or Facebook. At this time, I'll log in with my Facebook credentials. Brings you to the Facebook login screen. I'll tap in my password and log in using my Facebook. Okay, that authenticated me, brought me to my profile page. It shows my username, my profile picture from Facebook, and then the information that I've edited and added. If I wanted to edit my profile, I can just go in here and select or add different information. For example, if I decide I don't like hardcover fiction anymore and my new focus is family books, I can go ahead and change that, update my reader account, and now my favorite genre is family books. These are all the reviews that I've left on books. And in essence, Bookface is a book review app. It works as such. I've loaded the New York Times bestseller list, both the weekly and monthly lists, and seeded those files. And a user would navigate to the best sellers page. I've made that a little bit bigger on the nav bar to highlight it. And then this loads all the books that have been seeded into the database. They are grouped by the genre of book or the book list that they belong to for the New York Times bestsellers. A user can search by category, like say paperback advice, and search that way, brings up all those books. Or say they want to search by author. Here's Gary Chapman. If we want to search by Gary Chapman, we can type in the name and it'll narrow it down to him. Say we want to search by title. I know there's an animal book on my list that has this in it. So anything that would match the title, it will show. If we want to just list all the books again, for example, here we go. Like say if I was looking for Dare to Lead, there we go. If we want to look at information about a particular book, once we've narrowed it down, or on the bestsellers page, we can go ahead and click on the title. It brings us to the book show page. It's going to show by the title. We can look at a brief description, what list it belongs to, who the author is, when it was published, and who it was published by. And we can select a link about where to purchase it. So you can purchase it from Amazon. It opens in a new tab. Or we can go ahead and write a review. This brings us to the review form. And I can say, I want to read this book. And I can say something like, looks good so far. And just going to give it a rating. Those are the fields that can be filled out. If I want to edit my review, I can do the same. I can say, I've read this book, was fantastic, and I can update the review. And there we go. There is a Bookface reviews page, and it's grouped by book and the different reviews underneath that book. There's the last one that we did. And I also have a scope method that shows 5-star reviews. So these are all the books that have 5-star reviews. You see the book we just reviewed. Okay, we can go ahead and log out. And if a user hadn't created an account, we can create an account by selecting a username. And let's say we don't fulfill the validity requirements. What happens? It's going to show us an error. It's going to say the email can't be blank. And we can go ahead and complete this screen to make sure that we satisfy all the validation requirements for creating a new account. Okay. We can go back and log in. Here I'm logged in with Google. And the way it works is if I've already signed up with Facebook and my Facebook email and my Google email are the same, the app recognizes me as the same user and authenticates, so that two different accounts aren't created. So that's a cool feature. Now, basically, future on this app, what I'd want to do is be able to increase the amount of models that I have so that I do more with the um, profile model, so the reader model. So maybe readers can have friends based on what kind of books they like, get recommendations that way. Um, what I like about this is that the review page is grouped by what somebody wants to read and currently reading. So it's grouped by status. Again, this app is called Bookface, and this is for Ruby on Rails module for Flatiron School.